Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessing to the elect and salutation to y'all came out there enduring this truth and sincerity. I just want to get into a couple scriptures. Me and Akim was on the highways. We just forgot what we started out with, but we just ended up getting into Esau, man. And I just, I had a thought like Esau, he's forgot about judgment, you know. He's forgot about judgment because the Lord, like the Lord said, He set men up to rule, and Esau forgot about the Lord. That's why he just complete, demon devil upon the earth, man. All right, I'm just getting into a few scriptures. Start off with this one, Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, "Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall." All right, and haughty means exalted, at a high height, so to speak. I try to look it up. Let me see if it'll work. Say you wanted to clock in right quick. Yeah, Satan clocked in right now, but that's all good. And the pride, Esau has a heavy amount of pride. Esau drinks pride, he eats pride, he shits pride, he lives pride. He's a proud nation, man. Okay, that's why they call this place proud, being a proud American and all of this shit. Because this is Babylon the Great, pretty much the headquarters of the wickedness, man. All right, it's the headquarters of the wickedness, And Esau has a very proud spirit, as we know it. All right. Let me see. Next scripture. I'm gonna get this one. Okay, we're gonna go run over to Obadiah, verse 3. All right, it says, Obadiah 1 and 3. "The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, though thou dwellest in the clefts of the rock." Petra, whose habitation is high. They was dwelling amongst caves and shit. You can even look up Petra and see it. That saith in his heart, in his mind. All right, so it's instilled in his mind. "Who shall bring me down to the ground?" All right, and that's how he feel. He's like, man, I came a long way. Nigga, I was the Greeks. I was the Romans. I was during the Renaissance period, and it stemmed all the way to being the Germans and Polish and so on and so forth until he got healed. Till Babylon, not Babylon, Rome was healed through America, man. So that pride is really in him, uh, and he just think he's done it all on his own. He forgot about the Most High, then he forgot about judgment, just like all the wickedness he did to us in slavery. He overdid it. All right, he overdid it, but he's supposed to, man, because he's the wicked. You know, that was to determine who the wicked was. All right. Isaiah 29 and 15. All right. It says, let me see Ezekiel Salakia. I was looking like, hold on. Yeah. It says, "Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their works are in the dark, and they say, Who seeth us and who knoweth us?" And Esau is all about deceit. Okay, that's why he's known as the devil, which means deceiver. All right, he's all about deceit. He's all about trickery and craftiness. Have you thinking that something ain't what it is. Or putting like he does. He puts things in plain sight to be proud. Shit, they got their little Mason lodges just out in the open. They put things in movies and in cartoons before they do so. You know what I'm saying? Just like the not the Simpsons, the Family Guy had like the Boston bombing clips in it before it. All right, Simpson had Trump as president, had the 9/11 attacks. Okay, certain movies with the chip. So they and then speaking on the chip, they slowly bringing that in. They slowly bringing that in. I believe I was watching a video the other day when the brother said the Jacobs family, which was like the first family to get it, they ended up getting it, I believe, in 2002. So it's 15 years later, and they still haven't fully implemented it yet, because they slowly bringing it in. Of course, it's according to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's plan on his time. I mean, but as you can see, they got Trump in there. He making moves, right? That boy is making moves. He's signing all kind of executive orders. He putting bans. I just seen an article the other day, or it might have been a video from one of the Akim. He put how he banning certain Muslims, but I believe it was Iran talking about dropping the dollar, man. So that's gonna spark up all kind of shit. The last country that tried to drop the dollar, to my knowledge, was Libya. Gaddafi, and look what happened over there. America does what it do best, man. Go in there and put a band-aid, try to claim they putting a band-aid on the situation, but they putting a grenade under their ass. You know what I'm saying? This is the last scripture right here. Then I'm going to get this definition. And then, shoot, that'll be it. The Spirit got me keep going. All right, this is Job 20 and 20. 22, so like it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. All right, now that wicked is the protesters. Our people that's gonna be out there protesting and busting their ass, as well as his own people that's gonna be busting their ass. When this martial law start popping off, when Americans start fighting back, when it get real bad out here, and like I said, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he should be in straits. When he getting to that point where he about to bring in that martial law, when he about to really start showing his horns and pressing, putting pressure on on the citizens. That's when they gonna start rousing up, man. You're gonna see more protests, and then protests gonna turn into what? Riots, and riots is violent, man. All right. 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So when he think that he's about to bring in this new world order, that's when the Lord gonna slap the sandwich out of his mouth. Okay, that last bite is gonna be slapped out of his hand, man. He might get it in there and start chewing it, but it ain't gonna go down to the stomach. He ain't gonna fulfill what he wants to do, because the Lord, that's another scripture I gotta bring out. The Lord set up men. He got men to go to a certain extent. I had to look for it. Dang, I know it's in Job, I believe, too. Let me finish this up right quick, and I'll try to look for it. It says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. The body is a silo, all right, because it's talking about the nuclear missiles. It says, yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in the tabernacle. So those missiles will be shot over here upon Babylon. Like it tells you, all these that bend the bow, you know what I'm saying, which is the other nations who have that nuclear capability. Let me see. Bounds. Job. Yep. Nope, that's not it. Oh, wait. Yeah. This is Job 14 and 15. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. It's really speaking on death, It's really speaking on death, because, that's what's coming. You know what I'm saying? When he think he's about to fulfill his new world order, the judgment is going to come, man. That judgment of them thermonuclear missiles, the judgment, which is the ultimate judgment, is the second death. All right, you had the first death was the water. This one is gonna be by fire, man. You can read that in 2 Peter chapter 3. All right, I just want to grab this definition right quick. All right, this is in the Compact Bible Dictionary, and it says, let me see. Yeah, here we go. It says Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. See notably Isaiah 34 and 5 and 6, 63 and 1. I might snatch those up. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High. Why? Because it's a proud nation, and it's a wicked nation, and a deceitful nation. And no matter what they do, they can't do the right thing. You know, they in our land. Look what they doing to it. No matter what they want to do, they cannot do the right thing. All right, it says Isaiah 34 and 5. It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea," which is the Greek word for Edom, or I believe Esau, "and upon the people of my curse to judgment." All right, so they have a curse on them. You know, they got a physical curse as well, that leprosy. You know, and they are going to get that judgment. It also said, verse 6, "The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For Yahweh hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea." So it's telling you right there that, and what that sword is that thermonuclear missile. All right, we read in Job, at Job 20, the glistening sword. You know, because the Most High is not going to come down here himself. Although the Lord is going, he going to kick some ass, you know what I'm saying? He going to bust some heads too. You know, Yahweh Shai, he even going to get them two Romans that pierced them, man, which proves reincarnation, you know? All right, Isaiah 60, and that's why it tells you in, I believe it's Exodus 17, like the last verse, that the Lord was going to have war with Edom, with Amalek forever, because all them same spirits is being brought back, man. Everybody's reincarnated into their rightful lot. All right, and that's why the wicked has to be the wicked, and the righteous will be the righteous, man. Isaiah 63 and 1 is the last scripture. "Who is it that cometh from Edom, and dyeth garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, travailing in greatness of his strength, that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the wine fat, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come." So that's Yahweh Shai right there. And he's our Redeemer. And remember, we're going to get the fury of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to give vengeance upon these Edomites, man. Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? Because we getting into that time, man. You saw these Edomites getting proud as hell because of Trump in there, man. You know, so they feel like they about to make America great again. They got America back. The black monkey man is gone. You know, in they eyes, the nigga is out the office. You know what I'm saying? In they eyes. You know, but yeah, man, Esau forgot about judgment through pride. You know, but that doesn't mean, hey, it's Romans, man, Romans 3 and 3. "For what if some did not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? The Most High forbid. Yeah, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written." That's why you got to go off the scriptures, because you got people speaking vain janglings, man. Okay? As it tell you in Timothy, they speak in vain janglings, which is they just talking bullshit. They just bringing anything out their ass, man, and they perverting the gospel. They trying to pervert the gospel, I would say. You know, it says that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go up the scriptures, man. You know, and that's why you got to bring the scriptures out, because we speaking the word of the Lord, not our own words, man. You know, and you got to go into definition so you can understand the context of what's going on in that situation that you're reading, man. All right. So yeah, that's it, man. With that, man, call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostle and elders of great millstone, man, who have diligently, all right, endured this truth, man, and through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai have allowed numerous camps, numerous camps to receive the knowledge and be fruitful, man. Okay, because that's what it's about, man. It's about spreading this word, across the unicorn, man. That internet. All right, you got some that don't go out in the motherfucking winter. You gotta hit the highways, man. Make your body a living sacrifice. Fuck if it's cold, fuck if it's raining, fuck if it's snowing, man. Shit, do something. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the time to work. Blessed is the servant that the Lord finds so doing when he arrived, man. Okay? You gotta put in work, man. You have to work. You know? But call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, double honor to his apostles and elders, a great millstone. Salutation to you. I come out there and doing this truth and sincerity, all right, and fighting the good fight, man, and doing a labor of love, which is just truth, okay, and blessings, Ba'arakim to the elect, man, Habachar, you know what I'm saying? Shalom.